If you look at the research says tenacity and persistence is the most important trait in entrepreneurs, which is true. But, and this is the most important but you can hear, persistence in the wrong context is more destructive than anything else. What would we call it when a woman who's in an abusive relationship persists in that relationship? Right? Well, we would say that's not wise, right? That's destructive, right? What would we say when an addict persists in their addiction in spite of the fact that it chews through all their money and it chews through all their relationships and it creates all this hardship? Well, that's not helpful persistence. And so I wrote a long piece about this where I talked about basically, if you think about persistence as having a light side and a dark side, or a redemptive side and a destructive side, I think it's really helpful. It is not a universally good thing. What makes persistence good or bad is what we persist in and why we persist in it. And I think what's easy to hear, especially when you're a younger person, is persistence equals good. If you just keep going, it always turns out okay. All you got to do is keep going. That's just not true. It's just not true. There's some relationships that don't ever get better. There's some startups that no matter how much time or money you pour into it, it's never going to get to product market fit. And so what I learned through the process is that the persistent people, a lot of successful people also are persistent people, and they develop this mindset that's kind of, I can almost by force of will, I can make things by just hammering away enough, I can make things go the way that I want them to go. I think the perspective that we want to have, and what I learned is that wisdom is understanding where to keep pressing in and where to quit quickly. That quitting quickly is actually one of the best skills you can have in life.